rovers have mobility and their science instruments are working, I have like no doubt that they'll continue to get the funding that they need. Yeah, maybe one more?
One more.
Okay, let's see, I'll go over here.
In your opinion, do you think it's worth our while to keep sending missions to Mars like this, or perhaps send humans?
The question is whether to send, keep sending robotic missions or humans. That's a very interesting question. Now, Jim Bell, who I've been talking about, he is now the president of the Planetary Society, and he has written in his book and told me personally that as a field geologist, he could do in a couple days work what these rovers have done for their entire missions. So he's a very big proponent of sending people. Another big reason to send people is it would get the public and kids and the whole world very, very excited. So there's kind of extra scientific reasons to send the people there. Let me give you another science reason. If there is life on Mars right now, and I don't know if there is or isn't, we don't know that, it's probably going to be buried deep down, and it might require a human presence to find it. That would be one of the biggest discoveries we can imagine in science, is finding life on another planet and comparing that life to our own form of life to see if it's related or something totally different. That is an unbelievably compelling reason to send humans to do it. For that reason, I would love to see humans go to Mars in my lifetime. The problem is, of course, it's very expensive, and right now we wouldn't know how to do it right now, because especially space is a really nasty environment. You've got, the solar storms, you've got cosmic rays zipping throughout the solar system. And right now, there was an article about 2 or 3 years ago in Scientific American, we wouldn't be able to send a crew right now to Mars to send them there and back and bring them home alive, because they'd be zapped by so much radiation. Just being in space for that long, it would take about 6 months to get there. They have to spend a year and a half on Mars, and then another 6 months to come back. Mars's atmosphere gives you very little shielding from solar radiation. It doesn't have a global magnetic field. So during this whole period, the astronauts are being exposed to radiation, not to mention the food and the oxygen and the water, etc. So sending people to Mars is a huge technical challenge. I'm not saying it can't be done, though. I'm sure it could be done, but it's going to be a very difficult and very, very expensive mission. We're talking at least tens of billions or maybe even hundreds of billions of dollars to do it. My guess is, if it's going to happen in my lifetime or the lifetime of many of you in this room, it'll probably be an international mission, because no one country is going to want to pay the entire cost of the mission.
Okay,
Thank you all very much. Thank you.